morning, Clark Road. My name is Jordan,
And I'm Graydon.
and these are your announcements for Wednesday, January 18th.
We start the show today by spotlighting the teachers versus student volleyball game that took place on Monday at lunch. The best of three series was over quickly as the teachers and staff took home the crown with a two-set sweep.
It was a well-fought game, and it wasn't easy. There were some headshots, some pretty miraculous ducks, dives, and dodges, but in the end, the champs prevailed yet again. And now, with the staff having taken home the chip for the 4 straight years, it makes an entire graduating class that has never got to beat the teachers in our annual tradition. Here is hoping the next year breaks the streak.
In other school news tonight, Clark Road will be opening its doors and hosting hundreds of potential Trojans, as grade 8s from the many elementary schools that surround us will be stopping by to see what we have to offer. If you are a part of a school club or team and would like to represent Clark Road, please reach out to your club's teacher today to be a part of the tour this event.
A special thanks to the SST staff that hosted the exam preparation information session yesterday in the auditorium. The session modeled effective studying, time management, and stress and anxiety reducing strategies. If any of those skills sound of interest to you, make sure you pop out into our SST center to get the help you need as the semester winds down.
This is another reminder that Semester 1 assignment days will be taking place between Friday, January 27th and Thursday, February 2nd. Trojans, listen up. Unlike the past few years, all students are expected to attend school during these days.
On each assessment day, grade 9 and grade 10 students will participate in some form of final evaluation, while grade 11 and 12 students will write a final exam or some other form of final evaluation. All final evaluations will be at least 1 hour. Please speak to your teacher if you have any questions about these upcoming assignment days.
This is your final reminder that your digital login info has changed. The change to TVDSB usernames was successfully completed on Monday evening as planned, and your TVDSB username has now become your student number. If you try to use your old info, you will now be locked out of the school computers. If you're stuck and don't happen to know your student number, please check one of the following places. Go to the parent portal, check your student card, check your timetable, go to your student portal if you're checking the resources we mentioned that you're still stuck and don't know your number. Please ask one of your teachers for help.
Remember, Trojans, without your student number, you will no longer be able to have access to school Wi-Fi, Google Classrooms, Brightspace, or any other TVDSB tools and logins. As a final reminder, any students that has an IEP would prefer to write their exams, summative assessment, and resource must sign up in room 207 before January 20th. Students can check in with a resource staff member to reserve their spot. Please see Mrs. Hill, Miss Disher, Miss Cormick, Mr. Mai, or Miss Arnold if you have any questions.
And finally, we have an important reminder from Miss Chalmers.
Hello, Trojans. It's Miss Chalmers from Guidance, just with some updates regarding a lot of different things. So, number one, we are almost at the end of a semester, so keep working hard. Utilize your teachers, utilize extra help because there's still lots of time to earn those credits. So once again, just keep working hard. Things that are coming up. So this is Tuesday, I believe. Yesterday, there was an auditorium for grade 12. So if you're thinking of returning for a victory lap or grade 13, then looking at my calendar, I need my calendar as access. What's going to happen is Thursday, the nice thing is we're coming out of remote auditoriums and we're allowed to be in person, which is wonderful. So this Thursday, it's going to be grade 11s during period 2. We're going to walk you through the registration process for My Blueprint, and everyone's done really well with My Blueprint. Now, there is a new login system starting on the 17th. We've been told it's going to be a seamless transition to that, but of course, stay tuned. So what I would ask you to do is if you could go on Blueprint, it's open as far as putting courses in for your high school planner, but we haven't opened course selection just as of yet, but that's going to be coming. For grade 10s, your auditorium is going to take place on Monday, January 23rd, period 2. So we're going to walk you through that process. A lot of research involved for grade 10s, so we will help you with that. For grade 9s, your registration auditorium is going to be, it's a bit busy when we come back. So February 6th, our new semester starts, but on the Tuesday during period 2, grade 9s, we will walk you through the process for picking courses on My Blueprint, and we actually the following day we're going to be taking into the classes. So For those deadlines for when your courses are due, it is February 14th. That's the day of love, right, Mr. Allison? February 14th. So you need to get them in there, okay? Because what happens if you don't get courses in by that day, then the program self-selects for you. So you want to be invested in that. Now, having said that, you can always change what you pick from then on. Other things, what I'm going to do is I'm going to share with Mr. Allison the course codes for the guidance classroom, for the graduating classroom. Lots of updates on there. I know most of you are already on there, but we also have, of course, our regular guidance classroom, and we're going to share those with you because you're going to want to make sure and join those, because it gives you instructions on how to pick courses on Blueprint, even though we help you with that. So yeah, just little updates about strong closing to this semester. Now, if you want to make courses changes for semester 2, just as a heads up, a lot of the courses are filled. We want to make sure that you're taking ones that are required. Next week, so basically this week, counselors will still be taking appointments for that. But starting the 23rd, we're going to switch to that online form to make any course changes for that. So we're going to put that on the Clark Road website about how to make a course change form for semester 2. But I think that's all. So once again, if you have any questions, make an appointment with your counselor. Of course, you can always send us an email. But thanks for listening, Trojans, and you got this.
Thank you, Ms. Chalmers. Remember, Trojans, you must select your courses before February 14th, or your courses will be auto-selected for you. Here are the class codes that Ms. Chalmers mentioned. The first class code is an information hub for students who are graduating. And the second is for students who are interested in staying up to date on guidance, related news, and announcements.
Teachers, please pause the video for any students who wants to scan the QR code and join these classrooms. Each image will remain up on the screen for 8 seconds. And now on to school sports. Our junior and senior... And now on to school sports. Our junior and senior boys basketball teams took on Montcalm last night and both came away with impressive victories.
In a rare occurrence, both teams scored 46 points on the way to the win. Well done, gentlemen. Last night, the senior girls volleyball secured their spot in the AA finals by defeating Montcalm in 3 straight sets. Consistent serving and hard work helped the team win the match.
Practice continues today after school as we prepare for a tough match against South. Not to be outdone, the junior girls volleyball team also pulled out the win versus crosstown rivals Montcalm in straight sets. Seems like we've had Montcalm's number this year. Well done, ladies.
The TVDSB senior girls basketball and senior boys volleyball all-star team were released yesterday, and we want to take the opportunity to shout out our Clark Road all-stars, Will Wilson for volleyball and Jada Richard for basketball. Congratulations, Trojans, for being an example of living excellence. Good luck on your continued careers.
In other sports news, our first swim meet in over 3 years is happening tomorrow at the Canada Game Centre. Come out to the Trojan swim team meet on this momentous occasion. Good luck to all the competitors.
Our varsity boys hockey team took on SDCI last night in our home arena and lost a tightly contested battle 3-2. The game was filled with hard hits and smooth passes, with our boys grinding it out against the top team in the league until the closing seconds. Well done, gentlemen. Go get them next time.
And finally, we wish our wrestling team good luck as they travel to Saunders for the Saunders Invitational tonight. Good luck to all the competitors.
And now look ahead at clubs today. Have you ever wondered how to parallel a stitch, or how to cable or rib? Do you want to know what we are even talking about? Well, Miss Taggard's Orange Sheep Club meets in the Makerspace today at lunch, and is a space where you can learn how to crochet, knit, and expand your knowledge on techniques such as purling, cabling, and ribbing. Hope to see you there.
In other club news, the student council is meeting today in room 148 at lunch. Hopefully, they're planning something interesting for us to begin the new semester in style. And finally, the trivia team will be meeting in room 264 at lunch today as well.
Have fun. Those are your announcements for Tuesday, January 18th, Trojans. Bye.
Bye.